Swing it to the lefty, having a good time. Oh, hello. I'm live. I didn't realise. Oh, and live on Instagram. Hello, YouTube. And get over yourself, Facebook. How are you? Gillian Batten has gone and got a gold. Lovely. On Facebook. Followed by Michelle Dewsbury, who's got a silver medal. And Leslie Stannard, well done. You've got yourself a bronze. Get on that Olympic podium. I tell you, 3 years in training for that. Hi, Jenny Reynolds, gold on Insta. It's a fuck cat that got the cream. You're silver and Kerry, bronze. Hello, everybody. How are you? So, have you done your wake up and walk? I did another short one this morning, so I'm a few minutes late. Thursday morning, I do a live fitness into my tribe membership every Thursday morning, 9:30. So I've just finished that, hence why I'm a bit sweaty. Or is that a hot flush? I'm not sure. No, it was a bit of both. So how is everybody? Wake up and walk. Who's going to continue it after these 2 weeks? You know, who's really thought, do you know what, this is really making a difference? I'm really starting to enjoy this feeling that I'm getting up and being proactive, that I'm getting up and doing some self-care. I'm getting up and I'm having that time to myself. I'm proud of myself because I've made the effort to get up. You know, it's just brilliant. So I'd love to know who's going to continue without me shoving you every morning. But I'll still be on to do live about different things. Kitty needs to start it. No, Kitty, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Lovely Kitty, Karen Perrins. She'll know because she's in the membership. You don't need to start it. You want to start it. And that's a great little thing. Let's have a look. So let's have a look. So Kitty said she needs to start it. And a lot of us say this. Oh, I need to get up early in the morning. Oh, I need to stop eating sugar as much. Oh, I need to stop having the ice cream. Oh, I need to get to bed earlier. Oh, I need to stop taking my phone to bed. So thank you, Kitty. I was going to talk about something else, but this is a great topic that I wrote an email about it a few weeks ago. So I need to do this. I need to drink more water. I need to cut down on my coffee. How many times do you hear yourself saying you need to do something? Oh, I need to do more exercise. That's a big one. Oh, I need to do more exercise. I need to do more exercise, or I should do more exercise, or I need to. And then you think, well, I need to. Well, why do you? Yeah, you know the reasons why you need to. But the thing is, when you say you need to do something, you're not putting the onus on yourself. I need to do it, but then life gets in the way and all that rubbish. You know, so change the need to a want. So Kitty, instead of saying, I need to start this wake up and walk, because that feels like it's an inconvenience, a pain, a job to do, like doing the ironing or taking the dog out or mowing the lawn. I need to do that because some things you do need to do, you know. So why not say, I want to start the wake up and walk. I want to give up sugar for a bit. Do you know what? I want to try a week alcohol free. I want to start going to bed earlier. I want to do that fitness class. I want to get up in the morning and go for a walk, or I want to do that HIIT session this afternoon. Because as soon as you say want, it doesn't all feel different. You go, and you have to sit with it because you know you're talking bollocks, because you just think, well, I don't want to really, do I? Because if I really wanted to, I'd do it. So if I really wanted to wake up and walk, why aren't I doing it? If I really wanted to go to bed earlier, why aren't I doing it? If I really wanted to start drinking a minimum of 2 litres of water a day, instead of saying I need to drink 2 litres of water a day, I really want to drink 2 litres of water a day, then why aren't I doing it? And the buck stops with you. You've really got to own it and go, it's because I don't want it enough. I've been making all these excuses and life gets in the way. Look at that, Rianne. Guess what? I did go for a walk this morning. Thanks for telling me off. It's what I want. That's fabulous, Rianne. Well done. I'm walking. I'm carrying on each day and I feel so much better, says Linda. How good is that? Do you know what, Linda? It's been worth doing the challenge just to hear somebody say that. I'm walking. I'm carrying on each day. I feel so much better. Isn't it, Kitty? It's a much better 4-letter word, need or want. So all I want you to do, unless it really is a shitty job, like, going and unblocking the shitty drain outside with the, because you need to do that. Nobody wants to do that, do they? But more often than not, when you catch yourself saying need, it's usually because you're making excuses in your head and you're procrastinating. So Andrea, she's had a lot of weight on due to cancer treatment. That's really common, unfortunately, isn't it? I've got a bad knee. Sorry to hear about that, Andrea. Not sure what to do, really. Honestly, I'd just start with slow walking. I wouldn't put pressure on yourself to do too much. I mean, that sounds like a callous sales thing, but the Nordic walking would be perfect for you. It is absolutely amazing for people, especially ladies who've had breast cancer after reconstructive surgery. A lot of cancer nurses do recommend Nordic walking and physios. But it takes the pressure off, you see, and it will support you. So I would certainly start off of something like that. I wouldn't worry about HIIT, wouldn't worry about all that sort of stuff. Swimming might be good for you. Swimming would be good because that's supportive. I always find swimming, though, a bit of a faff. You've got to drive to a pool or wherever and get changed. And then, you're trying to get your clothes back on. You're a bit sticky and you can't pull your vest top down. Oh, and you break your nails trying to get your leggings on because they've gone all soft a bit in the pool and they're not coming on very well. Leslie says Nordic walking is fab for knee issues. It really is. Linda, I have a bad knee and the best thing you can do is walk slowly on that walk, definitely. Yeah, Nordic walking. I mean, there's very little that Nordic walking, I've taught people with MS, ME, fibromyalgia, really bad arthritis, people recovering from cancer, all sorts. It's actually really good for Alzheimer's as well, Billy, or Parkinson's. It's really good for, but you don't have to have anything wrong to do it. Yeah, Marie, that's the thing. The prep before and after, it really does take longer than the actual swimming. So I swam a lot when I was training for the Ironman. I'd literally go to a pool and swim for an hour and a half. I actually quite enjoyed that because it made it worthwhile. So Tony, that's brilliant. I recovered easily and safely from my hysterectomy, Nordic walking. I felt comfortable with my poles, an excellent investment in me. It really is. Janet Edwards is going to carry on getting up and walking. It just makes you feel great. Good start to the day. And you just gives you a chance to empty your mind or, what you think about and just to have a bit of gratitude for the world that we live in and just to process your thoughts. I think it's the same. People do journaling in the morning. Well, I think waking up and walking is just like doing a walking sort of journal because you just can think about all sorts or not think about stuff. It's entirely up to you. So yes. So let's change that need to a want, because I always say it to people when I'm doing a fitness class or something, it might happen in my membership, I'm always reminding them in there, Sally, I really need to start exercising. Why? We all know what the benefits of exercise are. You don't need me to tell you that, especially at our age. But they say, I really need to do it. And they're not pissed off with themselves that they're not doing it. This is anybody, I hear it when I'm out and about. Oh, you're that exercise. Well, yeah, I really need to start exercising. Why aren't you doing it then? Because the need just doesn't land with them. The fact that they need to do it doesn't land, because it's like, that's why you don't tidy the garage out, because you need to do it and it gets undone for months. That's why your loft's a mess, because you need to do it. Nobody wants to do that. So you're putting exercise in that bracket, so it's never going to get done. And if you do it, you're going to do it with resentment and for the wrong reasons, because you're punishing yourself because you need to do it. So if you change it to, if you hear yourself saying, I need to go and exercise, just say, I want to go and exercise. And it completely changes the feeling of it inside, and I want to do it. And that's why when people are saying they don't have time to exercise to me, I don't have time. Yes, you do. I don't have time. And that's a whole different video, so I'm not going to get into it now, but you do have time. You can make time. You just don't want it enough. It's because you're looking from a place of need. When you use the excuse that you don't have time, fair enough, some days you don't have time, but not your lifetime. That's absolutely bollocky bullshit, shite times 10. It really is. But it's what you do most of the time. And if you constantly say to yourself you don't have time, it's because you're doing it from a place of needing to do exercise. Whereas I say to people, right, you don't have time, say instead, I'm not exercising because it's not important enough to me. And they go, that feels a bit weird. Because you don't want to do it. You're not wanting to exercise, you're needing to do it. And that's the biggest difference. So if you change it to want, I want to exercise, and then you still choose not to do it, then that's fine. But don't make a cock and bullshit excuse up about it. Or don't moan that you're not doing it. Just don't do it. But don't go and tell everybody else you're shite why you're not doing it. You know, I'm not saying it's because we all have different reasons for not doing it. And obviously, if you're recovering from an injury, or if you've got an illness at the moment that completely prevents you, then that's completely different. So don't get bent out of shape that I'm having a go at you about that, because I'm talking about the majority of people who just say, I need to exercise, or I don't have time to exercise, and they don't. And hopefully this challenge has shown you that you can make the effort, and the fact that you're taking action, and it's happening here, Linda's done it. The fact that you're taking action slowly changes that need into a want. And it's when you start to want to exercise, or want to eat well, or want to start drinking your water, that is just when you get that sweet spot, and it's just wonderful. And we do what we really want to do. We spend more time thinking about it than doing it many times. Exactly, Anne. And I remember Margaret, who's in my membership, wonderful Margaret, who walks loads and cycles now, and she's lost about 4 stone. It's just incredible, just all committing to doing 10,000 steps a day. That's how she started, and it's just amazing. And she said she'd realised she'd run out of excuses. And I think that's what joining the tribe made her. I mean, I don't know why I keep saying, because it's not open at the moment. You can't join anyway. I don't think I'm opening it till September. It's just coming up in conversation because these are the examples I'm thinking of, because I spend more time, I get to know people in the tribe, you see. And Margaret, she's just fabulous. And she said she'd realised, being in the tribe, she'd realised that she'd spent more time putting stuff off and listening to her own excuses, and she wasn't changing. So I think she just decided one day that that's it. She's just going to do it. Even if she doesn't want to do it, even if she doesn't want to go out and do a 10,000 steps, she's going to do it anyway. And it's been absolutely life-changing. It has led on from 10,000 steps to doing cycling, to walking the Great Wall of China, to doing so much stuff. It's just to wearing brightly coloured leggings, to wearing shorts out in public, all these things. Look, I'm smiling thinking about it, because she stopped needing to do something, or because she turned the need into a want. But that doesn't just happen by magic. Yeah, you can go, I want to do it. But if you really don't want to, then you're bullshitting yourself, because you think, well, what's Sally on about? You know, I don't want to do it, quite frankly, Sally. So you can do one, love. I don't want to do your bloody wake up and walk. I don't want to drink water. I just want to sit in a chair, drink coffee and eat Jaffa cakes, even though they're crap now because they're that bloody small. I tell you, even wagon wheels have shrunk. They're now like the size of old Jaffa cakes. It's ridiculous. Don't get me going on all that stuff. But when you do it when you don't want to do it, you eventually, that need changes to a want. It really is. I've not really been looking at your comments this morning because I've been on one. Rianne saw a fox on the walk this morning. So beautiful. Would not have seen that lying in bed. Thanks for your motivation. And Rianne, I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you are, because why can't you just keep doing this now? Even when, and you're going to get days around where you don't want to. You are not going to want to do it. Why not commit now for doing it for the whole of August? 5 days a week, or even if you just do 4 days a week. Just don't have to do it every single day, because you've got to be realistic. But you might start to love it that much. You want to do it every day, even at weekends. But why not do like 4 days a week for the whole of August? Why not get yourself a little tick chart, fill in August, print off a calendar from, if you've got Apple or something, print off one of those blank calendars that's on your iCal, shove it on the wall, and make sure you get 3 or 4 in a week. And you might end up doing more, and you're going to love it. And that's when you start to really want to do it. And then when you go away on holiday or something, or you get an injury, that's when you start thinking, God, I'm really missing it. And that's when you start to make these lifelong changes. You become different person that behaves differently. You no longer become a sat on your arse or a non-action taker or a non-exerciser or a can't be arster. You stop being that person and you start becoming, yeah, my name's Sally Wilkinson. I exercise as part of my life, just like I do brushing my teeth. And it's wonderful. I love Nordic walking. I love it. And do you know what? My wish is for every single person who follows me and people on here now, is for all of you to invest in Nordic walking, because it's a cheap as chips investment. It really is, especially this weekend, 27 quid. Yes, I know you've got to buy the poles on top of that, but they start as little as £14 for a pair from Decathlon. You can pay up to 120 for a pair. And even if you get the high spanking full carbon ones, which I've just done, they were only 86 quid. I say only, I know it's a lot of money for a lot of people, and it was for me, but compared to what they give you, I mean, I've just had to replace my full carbon poles. I've had them for 10 years. They were £120, and I've walked thousands of miles with them. Thousands of miles. I've seen foxes, horses. I've done, whoopie-doo, seen a horse. It's nothing special, Sally. But do you know what I mean? I've seen sunrises, sunsets. I've sorted out my life on those walks. I've had life-changing conversations with friends, with Simon. I've had peaceful moments. I've done tears. I've walked for thousands and thousands and thousands of miles over the last 10 years with that one set of poles that cost me 120 quid. So I find it really difficult when people say, oh, I can't do that. You know, it's because I look at the long-term investment. Obviously, I'm not thinking of short-term, because 120 quid is a lot of money, but you can get them for £14.99 from Decathlon, but they have to be Nordic walking poles. I'll talk about all this on Saturday. So if you want the code, I've put it in the blurb, and the blurb is the bit of text that I put above this video, but now you're on live, you're not going to see it unless you go back in. So if you want Simon to come in and give you the code, because it is at £47. When we start selling it again on Saturday, it's at 47 quid on the website. It's not going to be at 27. You have to have this code to put it in at checkout, because I want people to make the effort. And it's been a lot more work for us doing this 27 quid for you for just this weekend. It would have, I said to my membership before, the amount of hours work it's created, it would have been so much easier just to sell it at 47 quid. I know they'd have still sold, but some of you might not have bought it, and I want you to buy it. So I said, can we do it at £27 for my existing community just for the weekend? But it's created a hell of a lot of extra work, but I don't care, because I want you to get it. And if that makes you get it rather than paying 47, then that's fine by me. And it's yours to keep forever. So the code, if you want the code, and then you can only use it on Saturday and Sunday, you can't actually buy it now. We'll be on Saturday, Sunday, putting the link everywhere where you can buy it and use your code. Just say me. Say me now, and Sam will come in and he'll put the code under your name. He'll tag you with the code, so then you've got it. Then you've got it for the weekend. So do just say me. That's to get the Nordic walking course for the final time ever at 27 quid. It is going up to £47. It eventually will go up to 97, but that's I've no plans to do that for quite a long time. I would imagine it'll stay at 47 for ages. So Sandra has put me on Instagram as well. If you want to do it on Instagram, because I can come back in and do that. And if you want to do it on YouTube, I'll come and check the YouTube comments and I'll give you the code. But it is only this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. If you're on my email list, I'll be emailing the link out. But I'll be putting it all on my social media, so you won't miss out, and I'll be doing the lives. So do say me and you'll get the code. I wish I could tell you how good it was. It's so hard because it looks shit, doesn't it? Nordic walking looks a bit shit, let's be honest. You look a bit of a dick if you're that way inclined sometimes. Well, you don't, but first, when in your position now, you'll be thinking you'll look a bit of a dick. Oh, I don't really want to go out. I feel self-conscious. You feel self-conscious going out because you put a stone and a half on. Never mind going out and dragging a couple of sticks behind you. You're going to feel a right plonker. But you've got to push past that. I did, and it's changed my life. Margaret Seeds did, it's changed her life. Alison Snelling did, it's changed her life. Jane has, and it's changed her life. Are you tagging people in that, or are you just putting it on?
I'm just replying to them. I'll tag them as well.
No, because if you reply, it brings up the name, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. I just can't see that on here.
It's not, the name's not coming up, actually.
Yeah, you know, it needs to come.
He's live, he's not doing it.
Right, so we'll come back in after. So just say me. I don't care what I look like. I want to be better. Leslie, get you. I love that. I love that, Leslie. I'm away next week and wanted to get out and walk early. Leslie, that's fabulous. Joe, don't worry. I'll come back in and catch up on your comments. But I'm so pleased a lot of you doing the wake up in and walking in. That didn't even make sense. So look at that, Jennifer, I love it. I've got to just share this. Look at this one. I am going to face the day saying want to everything. I really want to have a walk today. Not so sure about the bed linen though. Thanks. Yeah, I'll let you off that. But why not? Why not, Jennifer? Why not challenge yourself and go, I want to change the bed linen, because you know the great feeling it gets afterwards. Let's just turn into a tribe of wanters, not needers and shudders. Wants and cans, please. It makes such a difference. Amy, I think lipodemia, I don't have any experience of that, but I know Nordic walking with most conditions makes such a big difference, because it distributes the work. When you walk ordinarily, you work 46% of your muscle, which is just your lower half, and all your legs take the weight. And it's hard work. You don't think it's hard work because you don't know any different. You can go and walk up a hill, you'll be out of breath. But when you Nordic walk, because you're pushing down behind you, it spreads the effort all over your body. So it works 96% of your muscles. But the beauty of it is it takes away a lot of pressure from the lower limbs. That's why people with arthritis can walk 6 miles without any pain. Take the poles off them, the back's like over like this, and all the pressure goes into the knee joints. It's bloodying, but you've got to learn how to do it properly. It's not trekking. The poles aren't there as a support. They're there to work you, you know. Like Joe used to practice in a dark alley. I used to practice in the woods. I did, but then I got over myself. So Jennifer, who wants to, we'll join Jennifer on having a day of wants and just see how it feels. Oh, I need to make tea. How many times do we say that? Run of the mill stuff. Oh, I need to do dinner. Oh, I need to go to Tesco. Let's do it with everything, Jennifer. Great idea. Not just the stuff that serves, but the stuff that we have to do. Oh, I want to go to Tesco. Yeah, I want to do it because I want to get some good food for myself. I want to buy nourishing food. I want to get to the checkout and be really proud of my trolley, not hiding all the Lindor balls and all the shit food underneath the bag of spinach just in case I bump into people. I don't do that, by the way, but I know people do. Thank you, Leanne. Need seems an empty word. It really does. So it stops people notice that my roots want doing. So anyway, I'm going to crack on and I will see you tomorrow morning. But please, please make a note of this code. If you want the code and Simon to tag you in it, just say me. If you're watching on catch up and you want the code, we'll come back in, just say me. And then from Saturday at 8 a.m, you'll be able to buy the online course. It is just, can you believe I'm capable of doing short modules? Me and Edwina it is, and literally I think the longest video is about 4 minutes, and it's lots. There's about 5 modules, and it's all about what to expect, where to get your poles from, all the different sorts of poles, how to measure yourself for poles. So there's all covered that, and then there's level 1, level 2, and then there's progressing with purpose, and there's how to hold the poles, where to place them. What to do with the rubber paws. There's so much in it, but literally it's designed to be done in a certain order. And we show you things that can go wrong that you might well do, but don't worry about it. It's all about patience, and I tell you about that a lot. And I'm really, really proud of it. But I did record it feeling utterly shit, I'll be honest. I had a bad back, and it was at my heaviest that I've been for a while because I had a bad back. I'd comfort eated a lot and I hadn't been able to do my exercise. That's the thing. So I was a bit heavier, but I'm so proud of the course. I really am. So, and I just want you to do it. Being back at work. Jill, don't worry. You can get back into it. Get that Hoover out. Look at that Edna. I just love Edna. She loves her poles. I've got thoracic spondylosis, I can never say that, bursitis in my hips, dodgy Achilles in both ankles. Nordic walking has got me out walking. Now my hips get sore if I don't walk. Oh my goodness, Edna, that I've literally got a whoosh. I've got a whoosh, Edna, that you made the effort and that you made the commitment to do it. You invested the 27 quid in the course, or you did it. If you did it, you might not have done it with me. I think you did, though, if I remember rightly. And you've done it, and you're out walking and enjoying your walking, because you wouldn't be able to do that without the poles because of everything you've got going on. So good on you for trusting yourself. I hope you're bloody proud. I'm really proud of you. I really am. I don't mean to sound patronising there, but it really is. Kaz says, I've got the course. It's great. Everything is broken down into very easy to understand units. You just can't go wrong with it. Are you impressed how short I can make videos? I tell you, if you know me well, I waffle a lot. Well, I hope it's interesting waffle, an inspirational waffle. Vicky Vivas from Zambia, she takes mine out. It's slow but wondrous, the way they see the world. You're talking about your poles, your children. I think you might be talking about your children there. But what are you doing walking slowly, Nordic walking? So that is... So well done. Right, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get off. I'm going to drink some water. And I'm going to see you tomorrow for more Wake Up and Walk. And I'd love for you to carry on. But I'd love for you especially to do this Nordic walking, because I believe so passionately in it. And I'll go on about it for the next few days. And next weekend, it's the Motivated Menopause. And then we can just forget about it. I could just do Facebook ads for them, which I'm going to do. But I want to give you lot an opportunity, especially with this one, because I'm reducing the price on the Nordic walking. Well, I should have said I'm putting the price up. I'm not with the Motivated Menopause. That's staying at 28 quid. Another bloody bargain. I just want as many people coming into this community as possible, because I want to talk to people about things like need and want and the difference, and the fact that it doesn't matter if you're sitting and eat a whole box of Lindor balls. It doesn't matter. That doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you put a stone on. It's what you do most of the time. I have had a lifetime on and off Slimming World, Weight Watchers, Atkins, all that rubbish. And I haven't done for the last 10 years, and I feel so much better because of it. So this is the reason I do these products really cheaply. Yes, you get a chance to purchase them because you're already in my community when we launch them. But what they're for is that for people who aren't in this community, they'll see them on Facebook. I know it's worked. They see them on Facebook, they go, who's that dickhead? Who's that knobhead? Oh, but she's got a point. And they might watch one of my videos, they'll do the Nordic walking course, and then they'll come on to Get Over Yourself, and they'll slowly start to drip in with the stuff that I say. I mean, some people will hate me. I've got to get used to that. And it's hard, but it's a fact. But I'd rather piss a few people off to inspire a lot more. Not everybody's going to like the way I deliver stuff. And that's why I did feel a bit uncomfortable doing Facebook ads, if I'm honest, but it's just a means to an end. Because I know if I do my Facebook ads with the Motivated Menopause or the Nordic walking, there'll be Karen from Basingstoke sat feeling pissed off on a sofa, and that advert will pop up on her feed, just like it has done. 2 people in my tribe this morning said that's how they found the tribe and they joined the tribe. You don't have to join the tribe. You can just do it all for free on Get Over Yourself. But obviously the tribe's the next level if you want to. And that only opens a couple of times a year. But I want Karen from Basingstoke to stop going and feeling shit at Slimming World and eating quark and cottage cheese when she doesn't really like it, and being on a diet and then feeling crap when she doesn't lose a pound. Even though she's taken a watch off and she's wearing the leggings at Slimming World, and they make her feel, she feels crap and embarrassed because she's put a pound on. And then because she's put a pound on, she stops at the Chinese on the way home, and then she has a box of Lindor balls, goes to bed, feels shit, she eats crap all week, and then she starves herself for 2 days before she's due to get weighed again. That's why I do these courses at such a ridiculously low price, is to get Karen from Basingstoke to wake up and see that there's a different way. It's as simple as that. That's all I can say. I don't know if that makes sense. I really don't, but that is my thing. Shirley Williams, bless you. The tribe is a fabulous place to learn all sorts and meet loads of lovely friends, all on the same wavelength. I'll be rejoining as soon as it's opened again. I've missed it so much. Oh, Shirley, we've missed you, Shirley, because the good thing is with the tribe, there's no contract. You can come and go. You can come and go. You can come, do a month and leave. And Shirley, she was with us for ages and she was a great member, and she left for a bit and now she wants to come back because she's really missed it. Shirley, I can't wait for you to come back. I cannot wait. It will be lovely. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Let's have a look. I think that's about it. Leslie's made some amazing friends. Brilliant. Lol. Sally says she put 2.5 on last night, Slimming World. And do you know what? The thing, I could do a whole sketch. Well, I have done it before, haven't I? It's on YouTube. The thing is, whether you put 2.5 pounds on, this is the thing, Sally, am I right? If you put 2.5 pounds on, or you lose 2.5 pounds at Slimming World, you still go and have a curry or a Chinese that night because it's weigh night. So it doesn't matter what you do, you still do it. So Annie wanted to go alcohol free for 150 days ago after what Sally Wilson said about want and sit with it. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's great. Lisa, the tribe is fantastic. I strongly recommend it. Everyone is so supportive. Added bonuses. There's no contract. Brilliant. And it is good, but you can't join at the moment, I'm afraid. It's not open, but there is a wait list, but I won't put it on now. There is a wait list for the tribes, and you'll get notified when it does open. We've just got to organise all that. But we'll get this Nordic walking done and the motivated menopause. And then, yeah, that'll be it. Yeah, look at Sally, 8 loads when I got home, so cross with myself. We all do it, Sally. We've all done it. And we'll all still do it from time. I still have a good old binge every now and then. I do, and I just can't be arsed, and you're that way out, and you know, you're bleeding into your Ugg slippers because you've got a really heavy period and you just can't bother doing anything. You didn't do your workout. So you sit and eat a whole bag of kettle chips while you're deciding what to have for your tea. I still do that. Sometimes I do. I'm not saying I don't do it, but I do it with a different attitude. I don't do it all the time, and I spend less time there. Whereas when I was at Slimming World and Weight Watchers, I'd do that for months on end and put 2 stone on because I was just so, you know. So yeah, it's what you do most of the time that makes the biggest difference. Oh, Mo, bless you. Trive, she said it is the best investment I've made for myself. It really is lovely having you in there. Right, I'm going to go. Just a little manifestation there that I'm doing.
I can do mine.
All right then. So I'll see you tomorrow. You're doing brilliantly. Thank you, Instagram, for joining us. Thank you, YouTube. Put me on. I forgot. Put me on. If you want to have the code given to you, spoon-fed, just say me, the Nordic Walking discount code. Literally, instead of paying 47, you get 27 quid. You get it for 27 quid for this weekend only. You can't buy it till Saturday morning at 8 a.m. I'll be coming on here with Edwina. All right, then, have a wonderful day. Bye, Instagram. And remember, it's what you want to do. What do you want to do? Let's say it all day. Lots of love. Bye. So that's Instagram, Facebook. What do you want to do today? Go on. What do you want to do? Even going to Tesco. Dance in the rain. Go walking in the rain because you want to. Just see how good it feels. Lots of love. And it'll feel even better if you Nordic walked it. Just say